Hello, 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 Cancer. We're doing water signs today. I'll tell you, it's been probably over a year since I've done all 12 signs in one day, and it's the full moon. It's the full harvest moon. I believe it's called the hunter moon. I'm not too sure, but I know it's the harvest moon, and it is out tonight, and it's absolutely beautiful. It was out last night. It's going to be out tomorrow night, and it's just a full moon in Aries, so I feel like a lot of people are experiencing maybe a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of sexuality, a lot of confidence. So I just feel like it's that energy of pushing forward to maybe close out this old cycle, because we are in fall, and fall represents, you know, dying off the old, shaking off all those old leaves and stuff. It's also Libra season as well, so I feel like it's very important as we're going through this transformation that we balance out the mindset. This is not going to resonate with all Cancers out there, but I'm going to try hard to call in the energies for any Cancers that come across this reading. I take my readings very seriously. I'm not like the other readers on YouTube who tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, which is going to take me like 3 times longer to get the amount of subscribers, but hey, at least I earned it on the real. And I'm telling you that, Cancers, because I know that's how you are with your ambition as well, and your work, so, and things that you're passionate about. There's no shortcutting that. You fucking do it from the soul up, you know what I mean? Otherwise you're just bullshitting. All right, so Cancer, let's see what's going on with you guys for the month of October. The beautiful full moon, Libra season. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. King of Pentacles. All right. Okay. I wanted to say Mr. Santa Claus, but you know, we'll get there. Because I see the King of Pentacles as Santa, but I'll explain in a minute. Anything else for Cancers? Anything else for Cancers, please? Bingo. Oh, I feel like this has a lot to do with money for some reason. Okay. Possibly. I'm not into it yet. Just seeing a lot of pentacles here. Oh my god. What the fuck? You have 4 swords and 2 pentacles. Oh, Jesus. You are in your mind, aren't you? Oh, you are in your mind deep. Well, let's see how we're doing. Okay, so right now you have the 8 of Swords, so I kind of feel like you're trapped in your mind about a situation. I also feel like you could be trapping yourself in your own personal bubble of deceit. Okay, the 8 of Swords for me is somebody who has gone through a lot. Loss, betrayal, heartbreak, pain, childhood trauma, whatever. So it's like this person who's got 8 swords around them. And I kind of call it the bubble, you know, of mental despair. Like, I don't want anybody to come in my bubble, and I don't want to go out to anybody. I'm just staying in here with me and my thoughts, which is really just fucking you over. So for whatever reason, I know I'm making it seem a lot more, maybe more crazier than it is, but I just kind of see you in here like, you're just keeping yourself trapped. Okay? There's something that you're just kind of like, I feel like you're bullshitting yourself on. But that's okay. We'll see what's going on here. We'll see why mentally you're just like, bah. You have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Swords with the Wealth card in the middle. Okay, boom. Cool. I do see you here. We got Hagrid. I'm like, okay, Hagrid's pretty cool. I just feel like this is you. Very giving, very loyal, very practical, very grounded. This is Santa Claus to me of the deck, because he is the giver. He likes to give. That's just who he is. He's very passionate about things. He knows what it's like to have nothing. He knows what it's like to suffer. And so that's what he builds his empire, his kingdom or his empire on, is giving to his kingdom, making sure his kingdom is stable. And grounded. And so I see you doing that. You know how he has, you know, the North Pole up there and he's running that whole show, but at the same time he's giving to the children. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like you're good. You're good. You could be just in control of your finances for all I know. I do see the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. Very interesting, because I see you moving forward physically, but I also see you moving forward mentally and in a good direction. But then I see the Two of Swords. So I feel like you're moving forward with a good mindset. Maybe you want to communicate. Maybe you're setting healthy boundaries here, but I do see you moving forward in a good mental state. And I also see you moving forward in a good physical state as well. Pushing forward to a better mindset, I feel like, is really important here for you, because the 8 to the 2. Does that make sense? Because this is someone who's trapped, and then this is someone who's saying, I need to push myself. I know who I am. And I know what I want. And I can't be this person unless I push myself mentally into a better place. And so I feel like that's what's going on. And as you're doing so, you are trapping yourself again. But that's okay. Because I feel like you have to learn how to trust your intuition. Here you're trapping yourself out of your own anger or your own bitterness or your own despair, right? But I see you knowing, acknowledging who the fuck you are, and you are the giver, right? So you are moving forward mentally and physically, but then you come to a stop because you're like, well, hold on. I have to get my mind straight. Even though I'm pushing myself into a better mindset, and you are taking your sweet ass time doing it, which is fine because people need time to do so, I feel like your mind is telling you to trust in your intuition when it comes to making any further decisions. Okay? I see the 10 of Pentacles in the middle. I know at the beginning I said, oh, I think like this has to do with money. I take that back. I don't feel like it has anything to do with money. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I don't think your main focus is your money, because I don't see you, you know, starving here, or, you know, I don't see you like not being able to pay your bills or anything like that. I just kind of feel like what it is that you are trying to release yourself from, and grabbing actual real footing and trusting in your instincts is like what it is you ultimately want in life, and that is everything. With the 10 of Pentacles, I think you want the house, you want the boat, you want the car, you want the wife, the kids, the husband, whatever you want, the dog, and to grow old and just to live a very fruitful, happy, abundant life, I feel is what the ultimate goal is here. And so I feel like as you are, thank God, coming out of this bubble per se, or at least you're showing me you're coming out of this bubble, even mentally, it's trusting in the intuition, because if you rely on your mind again, you're just going to go right back into that same place, which is going to keep you from your ultimate goal. So say, for example, there's like a million examples. Say, for example, if you want to get married and start a family with somebody, just an example. You know, well, for one, you better fucking get out of your bubble. You're going to be in big trouble. You know that you have to trust in your intuition. You know you have to trust deep into your soul instead of your mind, because your mind can just throw you right back. So I feel like you're doing that. I feel like you are doing that. You're like, okay, hold on. I'm slowly coming out of my bubble. I'm being open. But I have to learn how to trust in my intuition, because if I go back to this I'm dooming myself. So I just feel like you're seeing that. You're acknowledging that. You know, here there's potential for something for you, along with, among stability, among your ultimate goal, your ultimate happiness, your ultimate completion here. And it's like, man, let your intuition make the decisions. Trust in yourself. Don't let the mind keep you from your ultimate goal, because I just feel like that's what's going on. I guess I could have said at the beginning, hey, Cancer, don't let your mind fuck you over like you always do. That's every sign. I do see an end goal here, and I do see you in your energy of wanting to give, wanting stability, wanting practicality, wanting loyalty, and just trust in your instincts. Go deep within. Do not let the mind come back to bite you, because you're on a pathway, and you're just going to keep going back to the bubble. Fuck the bubble. Tell the bubble to go away. You're busy right now. You're busy working on yourself. You're busy working towards your goals. And so, yeah, just trust in your instincts and listen to your gut instead of your mind. Okay? They go just make good judgment calls from, within. The mind is your worst enemy, and that's because you control it. So trust in your soul. Okay? Let the brain rest for a little bit. I know a lot of people, they run their whole fucking life through their mind, and it's like, whew, man. You have to feel from the heart. You have to feel from the soul. And that was the one thing I was going to say here was I didn't see any love and emotions in this reading. So, yeah. Cancer, water sign. Maybe that's something you should be enduring on this journey.